go into coach, I lose him. So I had to learn to just see him. My son is one of the representative of Great Britain under 18 basketball team. And today I was on the bus. I had like my hand in the air. I was like all over screaming at my phone, surrounded by people who had absolutely no idea what was happening. They actually lost by 5 points. I'm still processing that. I'm still like, I even still call a free throw. I call it a free kick. Like my other kids who have to like remind me that it's free throw, or like my brain just, when I see that, I just like, I'm thinking basketball and football, just like, yeah, free throw, free kick. So yeah, but I'm just going to keep it that way. Hi, I am Nene, and I help people become the person their goals require them to be. And everything I share here is what I have lived first. And if you have someone in your life you love so much, it's almost painful to watch them from the sidelines in whatever thing they're doing, without crossing the line between supporting and fixing. So then this video is for you. Like, let's get into it. So today, right, it's midweek, and I actually was home when the game started, and I made my way to the booking. I was on the bus. So I left everyone else watching. I was watching from my phone, and it was like the roller coaster of the ride. Like, it's such a fast paced thing. The changes, it's like sometimes it's in and out, and like oh, you're off, he's in. Oh, okay, this one out. Yeah, it's like, oh, he'll be back in two. I don't even know what position he plays. I just know that he's more like a defensive person. I couldn't tell you the rule of basketball, how it rolls. All I know is the roller coaster of this person shoots, they run to the other side, they try, they block, they this, and like all that happening in real time, and then in the motion, like just sending like vibes and like everything to just support them in like doing a thing. And you can just see it towards the dying end, like they just had that rally in there. Like if there was another couple of minutes, I'm sure it would have been the other side, the outcome, because you could just see the I don't know, the hunger come true for them. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. And the thing is, for me anyway, if you haven't gotten that, for me, like the balance right of, he's got like the technical side, he's got coaches for that, he's got coaches, like so many different ones for like different things, for different teams that he's in. And now he's like, this is the Great Britain coach, he has his school coach, he has like the one, his club, like so many. So he has all the people that support him in getting that technical side, right? So me giving my own opinion on things like I don't fully understand, every time, like I would just get like the like seriously, or I'll be like, oh, or when he's like home or resting, whatever, and it's like, I'm like, oh, you're not, no dribble or whatever today, and it's like, it's a rest day or whatever. So it's like, so I started learning to just pull back, because I don't know that stuff. The guy knows what he's doing. And if anything, I'll give to him, he's very self-motivated. You don't need to remind him of what he needs to do. He does it himself. So that aspect of things, I have no problem. Where I'm learning and wanting to keep reminding myself to stay in my lane is to stay in a lane of seeing him, of just sending him a voice note, of just reminder. So instead of advising him of like, okay, yeah, this is what you need to do, or like, when you do that, like think about, like, no. So I've learned not to be too like, even though yes, you can see maybe the mind drop there, or thinking, oh, I've lost that, I have to like do, like, all I do is reminding who he is, not what he's done wrong. Telling him things like, just keep your head up. Like if you miss a shot, like, okay, it's all right, cool, let it go. Like, focus. Remember, you're human. Just let it go. Because if you start thinking, oh my gosh, I've lost that shot, or this has happened, or whatever, you start feeling like agitated, and then you start making silly mistakes, and the actions will then you lose out. So reminding him of that aspect of like what's going on inside his brain, right? Like what's happening in real time. Whereas his coaches are there that would like tell him on the technical how to pass, how to connect, how to gel as a team. That's there. So it's reminding myself that Nene, we're seeing, we're not fixing. And don't go into that way, because when I have gone that far. I've gone to that way where I'm now saying stuff and it's like, yeah, I don't have a problem, it's fine. Like you start getting that pullback, or you start getting like the shutdown, and then what you're saying doesn't register. It just kind of, oh yeah, no, not. So I get to start knowing what I get to say, so that I'm not pushing, because the key thing is to just show by example how I am doing my thing. He can see when we're together. He can see like, okay, this is how mommy does it. This is how mommy handles herself. This is whatever it is. So my thing is, yeah, just reminding the technical side of things if things are coming up, like, because you can even see in him and his teammates, like the people who have already been defeated, like they're about to go and do like a free throw, and you could just tell like they don't believe that they're going to make that basket. You can just tell. And then what happens too? And the next thing, they miss that one, and you can just see them recenter themselves, and they lock in, and it goes in. Because it's like, it's such a mental side, like aspect of this as well, that one has to kind of like work on. So it's having that balance of not going too heavy on the even on the mental side of things, of like, okay, what is that thing you're doing before, during, and after? Like I will just chip it in there, then trying to be more like, okay, like this is what you're doing, because I don't want it to be now like, I'm sure I'm like saying stuff, and then it's like, oh, resistance to the doing, right? So it's having that balance of like, this is what I do, this is what I teach, and like, ugh, you know, because you can tell by just looking who really wants this, who really wants like to the dying minute, like going for it, you know? So yeah, like I keep saying, it's not my job to coach him technical side. I have to keep reminding myself, your mama first. Stop going even on the mental side, like just slow down on that, unless if he asks to a point. And when I see it, I go from a loving way, or like, yeah, keep reminding myself, and I just see him. So let me know how you're handling that. Like, how do you support people from the sidelines in that sense? Because they're two completely different things. When you can see like, okay, if you do this and do that one, that, with your mental side, it's an upper game. At the same time, I don't want to shove it through to him, and then it's like, oh. But over time, he's now like, because we talk about it, we feel like over time, he's getting it. And there'll come a point in time when he will just lock in, and he will like, this is what my mom's talking about. Okay, I see what she's saying, and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. Let's just have that conversation. Like, do you have someone in your life that you're learning to champion them without coaching them? Because this one's it's a tough one to see, like, oh, if you just like, this will be like, yeah. So yeah, let's have that conversation down in the comment section, because it's an interesting one to see. And so delighted and proud of him, of how much he's done, how much he did to get to that point. All this was on his own merits. Nothing from like, oh, we did. No, he did this. He got the desire. He put himself out there. Even when we're saying, no, you've got coffee, he's like, he did his thing to get to this point where he was selected. So if anything, I'm a very proud mama bear here. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already done so, because we do this every single day. And remember that your voice matters, and it is your time to use it. Bye for now.